Before the opening bell, U.S. indices closing higher yesterday after a late-day rally lifted by shares in media, food, beverage and tobacco, and telecommunication services. On the economic docket, the current account deficit widened in the first quarter to $124.7 billion. Also, initial jobless claims rising to 277,000 in the week ended June 11th. Continuing claims in the week ended June 4th jumping 2.16 million. CPI in May increasing by 0.2% month over month, while CPI in May also rising 1% year over year. This all while advancers beat out decliners, 61% of SP 500 constituents trading higher yesterday. Now, after the market closed, FedEx saying it has agreed to a $240 million settlement of lawsuits with drivers in 20 states, including Kansas. Also, Mosaic plans to raise approximately $300 million by issuing agricultural notes in Brazil and will use those proceeds to provide finance to credit-starved farmers in the Latin American nation. Also, McDonald's moving some jobs to India as part of a $500 million cost reduction spearheaded by its chief executive Steve Easterbrook, reported by the New York Post. Now, turning overseas, Asian markets were positive today. The Nikkei up 1.07%, the Hang Seng up 0.2%, China's CSI 300 up 0.5%, while South Korea's Kospi up 0.07%. European markets, they are rebounding, and U.S. futures are calling for a positive opening. Now, here in the U.S., there are no major earnings expected, but on the economic docket, 8:30 in the morning sees May housing starts as well as May building permits. Turning over to the markets, Trading Central finds the SP 500 to be in a bullish bias. The relative strength index mixed to bullish, so long positions above 2,055 are favored, with targets at 2,076 and 2,089 in extension. Moving on, the Nasdaq sees the upside prevail, preferring long positions above 4,384, and the Dow Jones sees the bias remain bullish, preferring long positions above 17,500.